Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the third episode of Saikin Yatotta Maid ga Ayashii. And it feels like it's been quite a while since we've seen the second episode, the previous episode. But I do remember a cat. I remember that much. There was a cat and Yuri bonded with it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I have been kind of missing this show, so glad to be able to watch more of it. So let's jump on in and see exactly what we end up getting. So 3, 2, 1, play. That is our familiar home. Are we heading out, going to school perhaps? I think kids do that. Gonna take my maid to school? That's what I would say. I bet he's gonna get kidnapped and ransomed. Probably not, but that would be something, wouldn't it? And she has to burst in like a combat maid and rescue him. Okay. She's not gonna let him leave, is she? Okay, don't. I mean, yeah, that everything about that movement could be taken the wrong way. Uh, do you have something you want to say? I mean, that would be the case for me, sure. I would, if I had a maid like this at home, I would never leave. School's not that important. I mean, is a maid that different than a wife, really? Yeah, just the way he's able to just say these things without, even the slightest hint of embarrassment or blushing when she's like going full on blushing. It is quite something. It's almost eerie, really. But anyway, open in. At least he was able to successfully get out the door. So yeah, hopefully this means we'll get to meet that one classmate of his that we see in the opening. Yeah, that girl. Because that chat makes it very clear she's interested in the maid, so I have to assume she'll come over to his place at some point to meet her. Maybe this episode, maybe in a future one, but definitely at some point. Just not sure what that shot's about, who that's supposed to be. I mean, also there's some other maid girl there, so I'm also curious about that one. Gojin Gojin Tsukase is precocious. Okay. Which, yeah, I assume that's the classmate. The freaking limo. Okay, yeah, I think we see that character in the opening too. Fujisaki, okay. That's her name. It's a nice name. And yeah, she's totally rich, rich girl. If there's any doubt, that cleared it up. Blame it on poor Lilith, who was just worrying about you. Might want to make sure you're safe. So what's classmate girl gonna do? So I guess this is gonna be the atmosphere that we're in. Okay, so yeah, they do meet each other outside of school. Yeah, I guess I would describe those as honest eyes. He greeted me and it made my day. You could be his friend, you know, hang out with him, not pity him, you know. This truly Ojo-sama. Freaking teacher interrupting friendship stuff. It's like, what was she about to do something? What was that about? I wouldn't describe it as that. He just distrusts you in general, you know. Your potential motives, your backstory, you know. He's just suspicious, you know. Oh, that looks really good. That sounds nice. Of course you did, rich boy. Man, she's just trying to talk to him. Why isn't it working? Right. Piano lessons. I want to hear her play the piano. Ah, she spotted the maid. She's quite attractive, so I do get it, you know. The urge to stare. But there may be something more to it than that. So, is she like actually coming to the school? Yeah, she came. She is here. To make sure you get home safely, of course. Yeah, she did not listen. I'm sure you'll get your chance. And yeah, here's her chance to spot the maid. I'm sure she'll have a thing or two to say about that. Can't compete with that. Man, she actually went quite far to actually find something to hide behind. He got a new one, a free one, a top tier one. Ayashii desu. Okay, do you have to phrase it that way? So this girl's gonna be fun. He's not wrong. This girl just losing it back here. You gotta figure it out. I mean, you really couldn't blame him if he was. Girl's gonna hyperventilate. Skebede why this girl's the best. I don't know why, but the disawaj just makes so much of what she says even better. It's like a sentence enhancer in the truest sense of the word. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, now she's finally got the blush. It's spread. She has that effect on people, don't worry about it. Yeah, they're just staring at cleavage, you know. Behold. Okay, apparently Maid is here too, or Bella, whatever she is. Whatever her job title is. My eyes are watering a little bit. She should recognize her. So, do they actually, like, know each other? Okay, so they do. I thought maybe before, but this pretty much confirms that they do know each other somehow. Don't know how. No, thank you for bending over like that. Her voice is just so soothing. I mean, I already knew that because I know her voice actress, but it really is. Can you please elaborate on that? It is a great outfit. Now I want to see a fan art of that. Her not wanting to do it makes me want her to do it even more. Good to hear. We still have like half an episode left too, so that's great. But yeah, the scene with the Ojo-sama girl reminded me of that one, like a random manga panel I saw where the girl was like, Chiksho desu wa, you know, like yelling that out loud. It was quite funny, but yeah, definitely reminded me of that. I might be a little bit tired. So where are you, Lilith? Are you brewing your potions or something? She drops from the ceiling like a ninja. Maybe she went shopping. Oh my god! That was a reference to, crap, what's the name of the show? Jahi-chan Won't Give Up. I don't remember the name of the show. But, you know. I can't remember the name of the show. It's bothering me. Jahi-sama wa Haji Kenai. Something like that. Something like that. It was definitely a reference to that, though. Well, get some more, please. I'll wait. You think that's good enough? And they'll be sold out too. Yeah, I knew this was coming. Just too popular. It's too early to give up. There's gotta be other shops to check. Gotta have that fighting spirit if you're a good maid. The next town, okay, I wasn't. I mean, that's a bit excessive, but I guess if there's no more shops around, I guess that's the only other option aside from giving up. The next town. But yeah, Eddie made this one to go to another town to shop for dinner, she's a keeper. That's for sure. But, as a result, he is kind of here alone, being all sad and lonely. But it does give him a chance to realize how important she is, Please come back. I'm sad and lonely and I miss you. Ah, she left her phone behind. Bochama. Okay, that's good. Hopefully he's still awake by the time you get back. Yeah, with the phone you don't have. Man, what a terrible combo to be later than usual and to forget your phone. But yeah, I definitely want to head back, like, now. Man, he got so excited just hearing the sound. Oh, it was just a kitty cat. Man, the disappointments. I actually feel quite bad for him. Man, could they get any less convenient? Are you gonna give her? Okay, yeah, I was about to say, she's gonna give her a lift because we could really use that right about now. Just hold out for a little bit longer. Yeah, finally a good coincidence that actually helps us. Buying groceries. It is quite the coincidence of meeting like a different town. Like, what are the odds of that? Back here. Can you please more elaborate on this? Like drip feeding me information about that. I mean, because I already figured she, had some connection to the parents or something, right? Maybe used to work here, left for some reason, then came back when that reason was gone, and it's just him. But it's all speculation. I just want to know more. Yeah, he was not happy about you being gone for so long. That's not a curse. It's just called being attached. Yeah, the one downside would be, given a bit of happiness is that, it could be taken away. And also the worry about it being taken away. I knew she'd have a reaction to that. I should have figured she would. She would confirm it. Our witch maid. Yeah, bring your phone next time, please. Cat made sure to get a little bit more screen time before the episode ended. I didn't think about it at the time, but yeah, the fact that he did lose his parents would even make it even worse. The fear of losing her as well. No. At least the third time I've yawned. You are such a big cat. So do you have a stinger? Is this, yeah, her house? I like the walls have a nice, like, blue look to them. And what are you? Did you draw a picture? Of the maid, perhaps? Make her be a magical girl, that'd be great. Oh my god, they actually showed her in it. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't think she'd be a big fan of that either. I do think she's, a little bit too old, a little bit too tall to pull off such a look, but, at least once, it'd be nice to see her wear that. Do you like pudding? Huh. Well, that was the third episode of, Saikin Yatotta Maid Ayashii. But, yeah, I took a picture of my cat. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but, yeah, not super well. But basically, he's laying like that currently. But, yeah, this was definitely a good episode. Like, I was kind of hoping we would get in this episode. We got our classmate, Gojin Fu. What was her name again? I think it's on here. Yeah, Gojoin Tsukasa. Yeah, Tsukasa, basically. So, yeah, we got her in this episode. And, of course, I think he goes to, like, a rich school in general, so I think everyone there is kind of that upper class status. But yeah, Tsukasa definitely wealthy. I mean, she rides to school in a limo and all that. But even before we went to the school, we had a little bit of a, difficulty separating because, yeah, Lilith a little bit worried about Yuri, want to make sure he's okay and all that. So, understandable. But Tsukasa, I don't know how much, like, talking terms she's on with Yuri. Like, obviously she thinks highly of him. She said he had honest eyes or whatever and saw him at some event or whatever. So she obviously doesn't, like, dislike him or indifferent to him or anything like that. Like, she seemed to, like, want to talk to him in the episode, but things never seemed to really work out. People always interrupted her or something, right? So it didn't really go too well. But, yeah, we also had Tsukasa's maid, butler, driver. I don't know what she's supposed to be, but she's not a pashiri. That's the only thing we got from her this episode. But yeah, she saw Lilith, and pretty much I got the impression that they knew each other. Just the way she looked at her, just it kind of gave that off. And yeah, by the end of the episode, they did confirm that was indeed the case. They didn't really clarify too much on it, but we know it's a thing. But yeah, Lilith did come over to pick him up, and as expected, she does stand out a lot. She gets a lot of attention because she is incredibly attractive and wears that sexy maid outfit, so that's going to get a lot of attention, like without question. And Tsukasa, like one last time she tries to actually talk to him, but then this time it was a maid that was kind of the interruption. It just kind of a bad being there, really. And she hides behind a tree, and this is pretty much one of the best parts of the whole episode, was this entire segment right here. And she just kind of watches, because this is her first time seeing this woman. She doesn't really know what's going on. You know, she hears some things that could be taken the wrong way. She just essentially just freaks out back there. A lot of blushing, a lot of disawas, a lot of just everything. It was, my recap of it doesn't do it justice, but it was a really fun segment that I quite enjoyed. So, I do hope she does come over to his house at some point. That would be cool. But, you know, it would have been good to do this episode, considering he was all sad and alone this episode, so it would have been a good one to come visit. But yeah, Lilith did greet Tsukasa, which was nice. And how did she phrase it again? Yeah, hey Fujisaki, could you wear an outfit like that? Yeah, just pretty much immediately just no. She doesn't want to wear that. She doesn't want to wear a magical girl outfit. I guess very attached to her current outfit. You know, fair enough. I mean, she does look good in it. Like I can't deny that. So I guess it's fine. But you know, I kind of want them to have more screen time because they have a pretty fun dynamic as well. Tsukasa and Fujisaki. Like, hopefully they can get some more screen time because of that. But yeah, pretty much the last bit of the episode was Lilith going on a shopping trip and having to go far for the shopping trip without her phone. So Yuri just kind of sitting there sad and alone, realizing just how dark and depressing his life would be without that amazing maid in his life. And yeah, I've kind of interpreted that as a curse, because of course he interprets it that way. He already thinks she's a witch making potions and stuff like that, so wouldn't put it past her to put a curse on him. But, you know, phrasing it that way did kind of make it sadder somehow. I don't know. Because obviously there's no magic here, there's no curse, so it was just kind of a roundabout way to admit that, you know, he's lonely without her, right? That's what it kind of amounted to. But yeah, the very brief little conversation we got between Fujisaki and Lilith in the car did really get me curious about her backstory. So hopefully we can get into that in the not too distant future. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. But yeah, if there's ever any doubt that Yuri has gotten to the point where Lilith is an invaluable part of his life, this episode, yeah, made that pretty clear. So I don't think she'll ever forget her phone again after this. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we had one final little stinger with just Tsukasa and Fujisaki, and you know, she drew the outfit, and it was already funny at that point. But then they actually decided to do an imagination sequence showing her wearing it, which made it so much better, especially because of her position. Like, she's sitting down, right, kind of like on her knees, and just everything about the pose made her look like younger, like it was like kind of like a very childish sort of pose. I don't know how to describe it. But it just works to maximize, you know, just how humiliating it would be to be forced to wear that and, you know, look like that, right? And as they're showing that over to the side, they have Tsukasa in kind of like a smug look to her, like her hand on her side and all that. I don't know. It looks great. The only thing that would have made that Fujisaki bit better is if the camera was like angled, like was like above her, angled down, and she was like looking up at it with teary eyes. You know, I think that's the only thing that could have made that shot better. But yeah, she keeps threatening to quit. I don't know, it's just great. It's fun. It's fun. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.